What are we talking about?
The Solaris bundle. We're gonna do an unboxing. I'll move
Good
it up.
morning.
We'll put it up here.
Welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Friday,
The 30th.
the 30th. One day till May, which is just kind of blowing my mind. So, Friday giveaway day today. And all kinds of stuff to talk about today.
Yeah.
Are you joining me, Jeannie?
I am going to join you in just a second.
So, it is also, when does the event
back?
start? 10?
Is it in the back? Yeah.
So, it is also Sewing with My Nomies Day.
Then it should be out here. Is it in my bag?
So, so that is also starting at 10 a.m. today. So I'm going to start by talking about the current Solaris bundle.
I'm gonna
So-
give you some room so you can plop it up here if you need
I
to.
just was telling somebody it's been a while. Like normally when we see these kind of what I call big bundles.
We can put it on the ground and just pull things out. Let's just do
right,
that, and then
but-
we can rest it up
No,
here.
that's fine.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
we
you
can't
can set it in.
Well, I'll
put it
just
back
pull
here. We'll
stuff out.
Things out as we go.
Yeah.
But then you
Meaning
can
you're
set
going to
it.
hand them to me?
Yeah, Shauna can hand them to you.
So,
Put it on the table.
That's okay. I'll do that, Jeannie. That's okay.
So, long story short, there is one heck of a bundle for anybody who's been kind of waiting or watching or looking. There is a big bundle, big offer
This is a
currently
lot of stuff.
for the Baby Lock Solaris. Hand me just the whole box.
What? We'll just give, but then we can just take it
So,
out.
Whoa!
So with the Baby Lock Solaris right now, if you purchase a Baby Lock Solaris, you get a number of kind of high ticket items. So there is a full Madeira sewing package. So basically you get cotton soft tearaway, super strong cutaway, you get thread set of the polyfilament. So there are 5
Yeah, that's
spools
like a full
of the
set.
polyfilament. You get a seam ripper. I mean, you get one of those with your machine too.
That's a nice one.
The wash away Avalon film. You get the Madeira hand gauge, precision scissors. You also get the full Madeira thread box, which is, what's the retail on the thread box, Jeannie?
No idea. I don't even know what
We just sold one. Wasn't it like 140 or something like
No,
that?
it's like $500.
Oh, the thread. This is a $500
Well,
worth of
which
thread.
thread set is it?
It's the
No.
same.
No, it's not the same. The one I had was a surgery.
Why don't you sit and I'll go look for your computer?
So Jeannie was saying that it's like several $100s worth of thread. You're also getting a full package of Class A needles, 60 days love of sewing or love of knowledge, like the SewEd platform. Full version of Baby Lock palette software. That's $2,400 worth of software. The Solaris Inspiration Guide. And then you're also getting the
Can they even
full
see?
package of the
The jerky
fast
Single
frames.
needle.
Those are what, $8.99? The retail on
I
those?
am not sure.
So it's like
It's probably like,
it's like $4,000 worth of stuff that's coming with the Solaris. So if you've been waiting for a good time to get the Solaris.
It's a good time.
It's a good time to do it. I have 3 Solarises right now that already came with the bundles, so I've got them in store. It's an excellent time to do it. Now, it's funny because if you look at what Baby Lock says, it says buy a Solaris at MSRP and get this bundle. You don't have to buy it at MSRP to get the bundle from me. So call me. We'll price it out. I've got great financing right now. Up to 72 months on the financing too. So if payments were difficult at some point, like we've got the ability to kind of lengthen those payments out and bring your payments down. So give me a call. And
this is not included in the bundle. I just want to clarify that.
Yeah, that is not included in the bundle.
It's so pretty though.
This is actually our deal of the day. Do you want to talk about deal of the day? Just run right into it.
Yeah, so we might as well do it. And we're limited. We have 3 of these. So this is going to be, let's show them up close. This is the 100 best colors from Brother. The set is $600, which, I mean, I know that sounds like a lot, but if you price it out at $6 a spool, which I know some of you pay for thread anyways, we have 3 of them, and we're going to sell them for half price. So they're going to be $2.99. That $2.99 breaks down to $2.99 per spool,
That's
which,
amazing.
I mean, that's a fantastic price. If you love Disney, I don't know about you ladies, but... and gentlemen, if Doug or Bonnie is on, or if any of you, the husbands, are listening, but I use every thread. Like if you see me do a class, I'm gonna have like all different brands. But when I'm doing Disney, I use the Brother. This is the Pace Setter set. This is what I use because I did one Cinderella where I go, oh, I'm going to pick out my own colors. I can pick the perfect blonde. I can pick the perfect blue for the dress. And when I was finished, it was horrible. It was not like, I was just trying to match it by eye to the colors in the picture. And
There's also skin tones in this set.
there's also skin tones in this set. So if you are a Disney person and you're stitching Disney designs, I feel like you have to have this set because you can your designs will come out perfectly. And if you want to change the color of a dress or something like that, it's not a big deal. But if you're doing Winnie the Pooh, if you're doing princesses, if you're doing whatever it is, this is the set that you're going to have where you can match every color. So it's going to come out perfect Disney colors. So we only have 3 of them.
Or if you're doing photo stitch at all, like the skin tones they make a big difference.
Yeah, the colors make a big difference. So this set, $2.99.
Crazy deal.
Yeah, so it's half price and it's $2.99 per spool. It's basically our cost. We just have them here and we just want to make some room.
We are speaking of making
busting at the seams.
some room. So next week, Technique Tuesday, and Jeannie yesterday was like, that's not really a technique. And I was like, but I want the ladies to see it. So the new palette of colors, the new hardware, the new unique sewing cabinets are absolutely gorgeous. So we've essentially put up a display up front with the cutting table and a couple of the cabinets. I know Jeannie talked yesterday about how beautiful the gray cabinet was. But
it's grayish. It's like, it's a warm gray. And
somebody called it farmhouse gray yesterday.
I did. Farmhouse chic. Or farmhouse modern. I can't remember what I said.
Mountain
Can I tell
modern?
you, I had a friend, I called my girlfriend Lynn, who's in New York City. I called her this morning, and she was laughing at me about yesterday's live feed that she goes, Patrick posted you. And I was like, that wasn't Patrick posting me, that was me. And I was like, flexing.
She's like, yeah, look at me, I got it right. Oops.
So So we were totally laughing about it this morning that I was really thinking that I thought I had it down.
Has it grown on you?
It's grown on me. Yeah. Remember I opened it and I was like...
She was like, wah, 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 wah.
Because I was expecting diamonds.
What?
I mean, it was our anniversary. I'm just kidding. I wasn't expecting diamonds. If there's diamonds involved, I'm picking it. Or what I'll do is we'll do the usual where I fill the basket with all the things that I love the most, and then you can pick from that basket. So it's still a surprise.
Yeah, you know how much fun it is shopping like that?
Yeah, but then you know I get what I want. All right. Anyways. What else, Patrick?
Anywho. So next Friday we're going to do an auction.
Are we really doing that?
We're going to do an auction.
We're auctioning.
So we've got
We're auctioning some koala gently used cabinets.
I mean, one of which is new.
Yes, and we're auctioning. Because we put it out there, we're going to lower the price. We're going to set it for an auction. So next Friday, you want to be here because how many koalas will we have?
We'll have 3.
We're going to have 3 koala cabinets. So if you've been looking for a koala cabinet or a sewing cabinet, you want a deal.
Yeah, we can't. We
don't have room.
We just don't have room. So we just don't have the room for everything that's coming into the store. So I've got to make room. So that's basically what we're doing. So next Friday, we're going to essentially auction those 3 koala cabinets. But and the pricing is going to be pretty crazy. It's going to start.
And we have another
low.
little fashion mate side cabinet.
Yeah, we have a little fashion sewing cabinet, and then we
how about
3...
that long arm? We have a mid arm.
Well, no, that's a sit-down long arm. We'll auction the sit-down long arm.
Yeah. So we're going to have a couple of things. Well, maybe what we'll do is we'll let you know midweek what we're going to be auctioning.
And what the starting prices are.
Yeah, we're just going to look around the store and be like, oh, let's auction this. Let's auction this. Let's just get some stuff. Won't that be fun?
I don't know. It's only fun if it works.
Can we set it? Can we set it up at what's that thing that Kimberbell did? Sold? What was that thing that Kimberbell did? I was on there.
You'd have to figure that out.
Well, you know
And
what's
we'd have to
funny
look
is
at that here.
it's ladies, I'm tired. So
Why are you so tired?
because I don't sleep well anymore. Is this like a thing? Am I just like, is it hormonal? Am I going through menopause? Like, help me navigate this. I just I just don't sleep well like I used to sleep. I just wake up like, I used to be the best sleeper. Patrick,
She was
I
like a
not?
professional sleeper.
It was like my superpower.
She'd be like, she'd disappear and then she'd just be asleep.
Yeah, and I would just fall asleep easily, and then
And she'd
stay
sleep for like
asleep.
hours, and then she could like wake up and eat dinner and then go back to sleep for hours.
And now I can't even stay asleep in the morning, and it's just like ruining my life.
You know why it's ruining her life? Because she's not adjusting to the new realities of her life.
Meaning I should go to bed earlier.
I was looking at I do a sleep tracker, and I was looking at my sleep.
Look at, they're all saying join the crowd. Sleeping is a challenge. How about for men?
I literally looked at my sleep for when you were gone,
I can never fall
and I was
asleep.
like, I like literally went to sleep at like 10 every night, and then, woke up early and felt great. And then Jeannie got back home, and then I was up late. The very first night Jeannie got back home, we went to bed at like midnight. So, anyways.
So, yeah, I just don't sleep like I used to. And I wish that my mom was here and I could ask her, but she's not. So, anyhow, maybe you ladies can help me. Do I need melatonin? Is that what it's called? Melatonin, right? But I would love to sleep better than I do now.
You know, that just means we just need to go to bed earlier.
What else do we need to talk about?
So, I mean, we haven't done an update on service for some time. We're still very caught up.
Let's look at our question of
I mean,
the
it's
day.
been kind of a crazy week with deliveries. Like, I'll be out on a delivery this morning with one of the guys. We've been trying to get a lot of that stuff done lately.
I would love to do this.
Yeah, let's do that. Because, I mean, we're not going to do it until, when did we do it this week?
Well,
Like-
that'll give them all weekend.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm going to make it a goal. I'm going to make it a goal, ladies. I shouldn't even talk about it because then I have to do it.
Yeah, talk about it. That's why she always gets mad at me about talking about stuff. But I'm like, if I talk about it, then I'm accountable.
I hate being accountable.
She's like, why do you always say stuff? And I'm like,
What?
well, if I
I
talk about
I
it.
don't complain about you saying stuff about you. I complain about you saying stuff about me.
because then she's accountable.
Well, I should decide that. Don't you think, ladies? He shouldn't decide that for me. And the things I complain that about him, like saying, like I've talked to him, it has nothing to do with this.
So anyways,
I'm getting mad now. I'm getting all mad at him.
is this part of menopause too?
Are you ladies getting mad at him too? I think we're all mad at you, Patrick.
I think so.
It's not like it's a cakewalk, right, ladies? Like hormonal stuff. That's not a cakewalk.
This is what Jeannie always says to me. Like if we're at like a dinner party and she's talking with lady friends about lady challenges and the guys at the table are like, I've learned I just have to
Are
stay
you-
totally quiet because there's no input because we
why-
don't experience the lady challenges.
Yeah. So what input would you have? I'm really starting to get angry.
I'm not even saying anything. I'm not complaining. I'm not like, how often do I complain about anything like that?
Yeah,
Ever?
because you can't. You shouldn't. He shouldn't.
Even though we live it.
You don't live it. We live it. You should be just supportive and understanding.
It's like we talk about this stuff around our kids and we don't, you guys probably have figured this out at this point. We don't hide anything from our kids.
Our poor children. Oh man.
So we talk about this around our children and like every now and then my son is like, that doesn't sound like fun. And I'm just like, well,
It's real life.
it is what it is.
So
My dad at one point, this came up, you mentioned this at my mom's birthday dinner.
were we talking
We
about
were
this?
talking about like you brought up some of this stuff and I was like my dad at one point was
I
like
don't-
and I was little when my dad told me, he was like, don't try to understand women, Patrick. It's not going to work. It's never going to make sense to you. Just let them be who they are and roll with it.
You understand me. You
Yeah.
understand me. He understands me. Anyhow, I don't think it's don't try to understand women. Just watch certain periods of
No pun intended.
certain times you just need to just stand back and just do as you're told, right? That would make life so much easier. Okay. Anyhow, so question, or you know what? This is
I actually really like that question.
this one. Where do you?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is our giveaway. Our giveaway. This today. I was gonna say this Friday, which is today. Which did it come so fast?
Tomorrow's May 1st.
What happened to April?
It's gone.
Karen doesn't understand. Me neither, Karen.
Yes, you do.
Even the other night something happened. I don't even know what happened. And then you were like a little upset about something and then you wouldn't take what you wanted.
Patrick, no, that didn't happen. Just give me what I want, and I'm happy. Patrick's mixing up like different events, and he's living in the past. Okay, so this is our giveaway today, which is the Decora Smart Box. It's from Madeira. It retails for $109.99, and it is it's 12-weight thread. Is it 12-weight thread? Yeah, it's 12-weight thread.
Wait, is that 12-weight?
Yeah, look at it. You're gonna see.
It's totally.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous. It's so beautiful. When are you gonna use 12-weight threads? When you need just a little bit more. So this is as far as your sewing machine goes.
That is
12-weight is as big as you can
big
go.
As it goes.
You can't do the next size is going to be 8-weight, and now we're talking about your serger. So you could see, I mean, can you see the strands on this? This is 12-weight thread. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's going to come with...
when would you use 12-weight thread?
When you want to highlight, when you want contrast, when you want thickness. I don't know if I would necessarily...
they're obviously, like, the examples they're giving are embroidery. So
okay, if you're gonna embroider with 12-weight, you need to pick a design that's digitized for thick thread. You can't do this with just like any, like, you know, if you want to do satin stitching and stuff. It is not.
It's gonna be too chunky and it's gonna cause issues. But could you, with a machine like with the more advanced machines?
No, it still doesn't make a difference.
Destiny Dream Machine, Solaris. Could you lower density and have it work?
You could, and you could try it, but still, I would just use. You can go, like, if you go onto Embroidery Library or something like that. There's going to be designs that are specially digitized for thick thread. So that's the kind of design that you're going to want to choose, or you're going to want to choose a design that is just like a running stitch, maybe something that is red work. But I would not recommend this for a high density, thick, stitched out design. You're gonna struggle, and you're gonna go, oh, this doesn't. So here's our disclaimer: this is not going to be the right thread for all embroidery designs, but for stitching, red work, thick. What are they called? They're
It's like fingernails on a chalkboard.
Thread embroidery designs.
Trying to move this so I can put.
So, Urban Threads, maybe that's what they're called, thick thread embroidery designs. But you could do search for that. So Urban Thread has some designs, Embroidery Library has some designs.
There was,
so
like,
let me show you
what
the kit
happened
and
a
how
couple
gorgeous
years
it is.
ago.
And you're also going to want to stitch with 116 needle.
That says 9014.
Oh yeah, it does. Well, it does say 9014, but here, if you look on the...
It tells you to use 116.
It says to use 116 needles. So here is the thread set. Is that gorgeous? Isn't that
so
beautiful?
Included with the set is
that's for our YouTube.
A Decora needle pack, which it's funny because on the front of the set it says to use 116, but
even
the
here,
needle set, even though it says Decora,
don't use that. Just use that for your other
9014.
stitching. Here it's gonna say you should use 100.
I mean, look at the size of the hole. This is definitely looks bigger than.
It is, but I would go to this. I would go to what it says here on the packaging, which is 100 to 110. Can they even use 110 size needle on their sewing machine? Is that okay?
Yeah, they can
A size
use a 110,
18?
18. That would be about as big as I would go, though.
Okay, don't go any bigger than that. But this
But
you can run in your sewing
I'm
machine.
looking at the needles, going that to like look at the size of the eye, like that looks.
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
So I
It's
think you'd be
big.
fine using the Decora needles that come in the package.
Can you see how huge that? Where's the camera? See the eye? Look how big that is. It's big and chunky.
Look, hold it in front of this camera too.
Is this the thing?
That's that.
Right there. So I'm showing my YouTubers and my Facebookers. Can we move that later? Let's move it together. Can we move
I
it
just
later?
gonna put it right here.
Yeah, we'll move it together. Just a little bit. That is our giveaway.
Well, let's
Here
talk
is your
about how the
question.
giveaway works.
I mean, anyone can go ahead.
Well,
and tell
so long story short, the this is the way the giveaway works, and I feel like every week we have a couple new subscribers or likers. You definitely don't want to use 12 weight in the bobbin. You just want to use your standard bobbin thread.
Your bobbin is not your machine is not your bobbin is not tensioned for that kind of thread.
You'd use the standard 40 to 60 weight bobbin thread. So
yes, decorative stitching, great for sergers. It's great for sergers, and it's going to be great for decorative stitching on your sewing machine. Great for quilting with rulers. Yes. I've never used it for free motion quilting. I would be a little bit scared unless I was on a long arm.
Well, but Ramona's saying that it's great for quilting with rulers or free motion. So it's obviously something she has experience with.
Yeah, I've never done it.
So that said, this is how the giveaway works. We ask a question. We leave these videos up over the weekend to give more people opportunities to comment and take part. You must answer the question to take part and to win. So
everything that you're putting in here right now probably won't win, because our question of the day is.
So we also post a comment, and the reason that we post a comment is if the random comment picker that we use to choose the winner is...
we might need to answer that. What if they were for...
somebody will answer.
Okay.
So if it chooses our comment, because it basically only chooses Facebook comments, then it will allow somebody who's commented on YouTube to win. So that's how that works. If you win and you're out of town, you still win, but you would essentially need to...
in the loopers, Donnie, either looper. It could be in lower looper or upper looper. Either looper will take it.
So if you win and you're out of town, we'll reach out to you and you'll actually pay the actual shipping for the item. So...
Say, will you make sure you answer those? Because they could be ladies for the Nomies event. So here's some examples of this is from Urban Threads. Aren't those pretty? Those are thick thread designs. And do you see below it says thick thread? So if you want to do embroidery with it, you should pick a design that says thick thread.
So, what is our question?
Our question is, whoops, that's not it. Where do you sew? And post a picture if you like. But we'd love to see pictures. And don't you think this will be fun for people to share this?
So are you committing to posting a picture? I mean, Shelly's there.
That doesn't make a difference. I didn't clean up at all. I would love to post a picture, but I am scared that you'll see it and then you will run.
It'll look like the store.
You know what my problem is with my sewing room at this point is every day, not every day, but every week, I bring something new home. How can you not? You know, I have a sewing store. I get product here. How can you not bring stuff home? So this sewing room where I had empty spaces, it's packed full. So I don't have room to put stuff away and stuff is out. That's my issue. So I will try this weekend. And wouldn't that be fun if we do, maybe we should do the live feed on Monday from my sewing room. Should we try that? Patrick!
Yeah, we can do that. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you looked at that. Your look on your face was like...
Wow.
Yeah, you think you're going to be able to get it ready on Monday? So that was the look you gave me.
Well, but then you also said that you were going to go to IKEA or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to go to IKEA because part of the reason we have this like table out here is because we haven't gotten the other piece that we need for our room. So You know what I would love to see too is how you. Well, maybe we'll do this in another question. So I'll just not even say what I was going to say. How do I toast?
So
how do they
Paula,
post
so
a
in order
picture?
to post a picture, like especially if you're on your phone, if you have Facebook on your phone, it should be really, really easy. You can
Go to comment.
go to comment, and then one of the things it'll show there is either a picture. So if
Where
you've
you can take a
taken
picture.
if you've taken a picture, you can choose it out of your gallery.
Yeah.
If you haven't taken a picture, you can actually choose to take a picture.
Yeah.
And so you can post a picture.
Yeah, so where you go to comment, just go ahead and click there, and then it'll give you an option.
Yeah. So it's really, really easy to do it from your phone. A couple things. So, if you are going to post pictures, you can post pictures after the fact. I would
Everyone sews in their
think-
sewing room.
Yeah, I think you can probably post a picture when things aren't live. So,
And cut out fabric on my...
Weird.
kitchen counter.
They can't get on?
They
You want me to close it and
yeah,
restart?
close it and restart it and see if that fixes it. And go to the Google Calendar invitation and open it from there, Michelle.
Okay.
So,
So we're having some technical difficulties. I know some people are trying to get on. They're working on it right now. I used to, in our old house before I had my sewing room.
you had a sewing room.
No. Before I had my
before
sewing
you
room,
had the sewing
I
room.
sewed in the guest room, and I had I sewed. My sewing table was a calyx. I think that's what it's called. IKEA, the cubby thing that has all the cubbies that people use for fabric, and I had it turned on its side, so my sewing machine was there. I had a much smaller sewing machine, but I think I had an Elegante at the time, and so I didn't have room for my legs. I had to turn them to the side, and then I would cut on the hallway floor because I just had like one wall, like against that one wall, and then like a little bit. I bought like a metal shelf from Costco, and so I had that space too. And then I would iron in the bathroom across the hall. So that was my setup, and it was really demotivating. So it's really nice to have a space that is dedicated for your sewing. I know when you do have that, I think you find it
I lost
easier.
my room, and then you got that room.
It was a guest room.
No. I had the office.
Oh, that? But yeah, but you didn't have that you weren't recruiting anymore, so you didn't need it.
Right. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Wah, wah, wah.
there it is.
It was the net loss of space dedicated to.
You know
now
what?
I,
You
now
know
I get
Patrick's
the garage.
space? You know Patrick's space? The whole outdoors. That's what he loves to do. Everything he loves to do is outside. So look at the space that Patrick has.
There's so much of it.
Yeah, you don't need to feel bad for him. Plus, I call it the dodo bird effect, which is, dodo birds lay their eggs in other birds' nests, and then the babies hatch, and those babies throw out the other eggs, and then those birds...
It's what happens to men over time through their marriage.
with women that sew. So, ladies, take over that space. Use it up. Claim it. It's okay.
That's a better question for you guys.
Yeah, I would love for you to post pictures.
Yeah,
and-
so I think
said there's no options.
picture posting, like I was just looking at our live stream. I think picture posting
Can
will
they
have
post
to have
it to
I
our
think they can
Facebook?
no, I think they could post it. They can probably even post after the fact. It may just be something that they can't do live, and it may be something that they do just so you
Karen
don't get-
says she's not finding day one for the Nomies.
She needs to go to her email.
Go to your
I sent
email,
this out
ladies.
3 times.
Go to your emails. It should be in your email. So let's call people and just make sure everyone's on before we start. Okay.
I got to get to work.
Maybe you can post pictures to our sew along page too.
Well, and so if posting pictures doesn't work here, we'd love to see where
I
you
gotta go,
sew.
too, to make sure these ladies are
and
logged on.
it would be awesome
Let me
to
get my-
see you post pictures to just our Facebook
We don't
page.
have any phones.
And
Most of them were on Patrick's desk.
and so
Let's call the ladies and just make sure. Or let's check her.
anyways, the ladies are scrambling to essentially figure out Nomies. Have a fantastic day. Make something awesome, as Jeannie would say. And we'll run the giveaway on either Monday or Tuesday. Is there anything else that we need to talk about today?
The Kimberbell kits are available to pick up tomorrow.
Kimberbell kits will be available to pick up tomorrow. Is this for Kimberbell blanks?
Yes. That is,
So, and that's the blanks for May.
yes.
So for those of you who are doing Kimberbell blanks for May, the blanks are here and are available. And that is that. We'll let the ladies kind of run around and figure out what's going on. Diane, there's a really funny brother video where a woman is basically talking about how she's showing her daughter's room, and her daughter's moved out. She's taking it over. It's really, really funny. So anyways, have a great day. We'll see you on Monday. And don't forget to post pictures and let us know exactly where you sew. We will see you all later.